the vagus nerve, does it have something to do with nadis, or are nadis astral only?
Well, all the nerves are a different system altogether. And the nadis are predominantly, and these are invisible channels. They are not visible to the physical eye. Yet they flow through our symbol. It's something like the prana, how the prana flows. The prana flows not within the, okay, the air pipe definitely carries the prana and things like that. But within the body, there is no other channel. So it's basically invisible channels which are flowing through the body. So the nerve may or may not have, I'm not saying does not have, but may or may not have a proper connection to that, because nerves have a different function altogether. But yes, one thing is for sure, because these nerves also have nadis with them. So when we do this clearing, so as I said, it's a chicken and egg story, but yes, both of them are, you can say that, both are related to each other somewhere. For sure, because see what happens is that whatever carries emotions and whatever we can clear is enough. So I think more important is that, because there are 72,000 nadis in the body. And if you really look at it, there are 350,000 nadis in the body, which anyway, that's another level altogether, completely another level altogether. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Deepak, there is a pattern of questions I'm noticing, and I will bring up that pattern. RM has asked,
Yeah.
how is psoriasis caused? Which chakra is imbalanced? With this, can we clear psoriasis? And also, Anjali has asked about diabetes, and Dipi has asked about sciatica. So,
Yeah.
Deepak, people are actually mentioning health issues,
Yeah.
and can we work on those health issues with
Yeah.
the Third Eye
Yeah.
Ascension healing system?
Yes, 100%. In fact, I'll mention each
Yes,
differently.
please.
So generally the skin issues, which is predominantly, let's say, psoriasis, which was mentioned, even other skin issues are predominantly because of a lot of attachments. Generally, it comes because of a lot of attachments, a lot of fears which you have even towards, let's say, skin, or even some fears of remaining away. Any fears, generally, along with attachment, will give you skin issues, particularly. So I have seen one thing, that I myself had eczema. Many of my students had eczema. My face was, I don't know, somehow having a lot of different kind of pimples, and God knows what all was showing up. So to that extent, my son said, I will not shave because I don't want your kind of skin. So, so some of those, but predominantly it's been so that last 6 years, believe me, eczema has gone straight away without any problem. And to that extent, I even don't, two years back, I had gone for my niece's marriage. So after 5 years, I got my facial done. So this guy was actually thought, my God, this guy will have an army of blackheads in his face. Because, whatever, my face had a lot of spots and things like that. But he didn't find a single blackhead in my face. So this is basically clearing your inner, it's clearing you completely inside out. In fact, the other process which we speak about is that I don't want to. So basically, something which kind of empowers you or increases your power. So there is a 90-day process in which your channels of energy, even you will do a spiritual vomit. To that extent, it cleans you. So for sure, skin 100% sure it will heal. 100%. I have no doubts about that. Diabetes is more, I would say, a bit more genetic. Again, attachment related, and a lot of fear. And basically, diabetes also has a lot of suppressed anger, which is attached to it. So that would take a bit longer time compared to, if I may talk about the skin. But it is curable if you really work on yourself. If you really work, I'm sorry, I don't use this word of working on yourself. If you decide on yourself that I will somehow get rid of this, to that extent, I've even been able to reduce or even release my blood pressure medication, which I was having for close to 20 years now. So, in fact, I had stopped all my medication. Otherwise, blood pressure I had reduced to a major extent. Cholesterol I had literally not had, and I just had a visit to the doctor last month, and he's saying that everything is fine. You're doing well. You're taking good medication. I'm not taking any medication. I didn't tell him that, but I was healing on myself. So thankfully, I was aware that yes, this is all working towards that. So even that is working. So it's not that I am blind in faith. I still want to get it sorted out because finally it is my health and my family is dependent on me. So I don't want to become blind. But yes, these results, what they show, are giving me more and more confidence that yes, I am on the right path and things are going to get better. I'm sorry, did I miss one? Psoriasis I covered, diabetes I covered, one. Did I miss one?
Sciatica, Deepakk?
Sciatica.
Yeah.
Sciatica 100%. I was big time involved in it, or rather affected by it. 100% sciatica is released from me now. And I have helped people with sciatica pain merely by 8 to 10 days of healing of this Nadi healing, 100%. And in fact, this person was down on the bed for 3 months. 3 months he was down on the bed and not able to go to office. 10 days of healing. And it's been 3 months now. He's going to office daily, going to office to Goregaon from here, which is about good 2 hours travel. So which means, touch wood, he's been able to manage this gruesome travel after that also. So sciatica 100%, because I personally was also affected by it, and 100% it releases sciatica.